Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video is titled, Are You Broken? Now, what I mean by that is, have you got things in your life which are really, if you like, playing on your mind? It might be something that's happened in the past, something which is obviously ongoing. And I'm going to try and talk about what I try and do to actually make myself, if you like, come out of this negative situation. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I suffer with OCD, and I've also got people very close to me that suffer with OCD as well. And it has really been a major problem in my life, if you like. And sometimes I've considered myself as broken. I've had these horrible things going through my mind, negative thoughts, and it's really been a weight on my mind and obviously on people around me. Now, um, the idea of this video is just to make you realise that if this is you, if you are broken or you feel like you're broken, it might be that you've had something really bad happen in your life. You might have been, you might have been the subject of domestic abuse or any form of abuse, or it might have been that something catastrophic in your life has really, weighed you down, and it's still weighing you down. The idea of this video is to try and make you realise that that is in the past. Yeah, I know you're probably thinking, yeah, it might be in the past, but it's still got this hold over me. And if you're like me and you've got OCD, some things will always try and haunt you and always try and come back and, if you like, bring you down. But the idea of this video is to make you try and think differently. That yes, it's something that's in your life, something which is obviously detrimental. It's making you feel bad, but it's you've got to try and remind yourself. What I do anyway with my OCD is I tell myself it is in the past. It's something which is obviously not nice. It's something that's harmful, but it's something that is in my past. If, like me, you suffer with OCD, it is always, for me anyway, very much in the present. But I try and remind myself that it's a cloud. It's just something which is not necessarily real. It's something which is obviously trying to haunt me, but it's something which only I can. Um, I'm the one that's got to control whether or not I let it harm me more, and that's what my channel's all about. The idea of this video really is just to try and give you a bit of spirit, if you like, to try and make you think that you are the one really that is in control, if you like, of how you approach this problem. Whatever your problem might be. Whatever, if you're having negative thoughts, if you're, something that's happened in your past keeps obviously coming into your mind and you keep going back on it. It might be a relationship, a bad relationship you've had. And that you think about how you was treated in that relationship. What we need to do to try and make ourselves come out of these clouds, if you like, is we've got to start finding ways of creating positivity in our day. We need to start replacing these negative moments with positive ones. I've recently said to my daughter, we mustn't think about things that have happened in our past. And then sometimes she says to me, "But Dad, obviously I can't stop thinking about something because obviously it might be something that's not very nice has happened to her, whatever it is." But I say to her, no, but we need to think about what we can do today that is going to make us feel good, what we can do today that is going to make us laugh, what we can do today that is going to distract us from something that was horrible in our past. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, if you've seen my other videos, I've done videos on my OCD and on intrusive thoughts and on about how I've tried to cope with it and about how at times, especially on the run up to Christmas, how I always seem to go downhill. So I'm not saying it's easy. So don't think that I'm one of these people that are saying, "Oh, you've just got to snap out of it and you've just got to do this and just got to do that. In fact, nothing frustrates me more when people say that to me, especially when I'm going through a down moment in my life, in my day. Yeah. And so I'm not that, don't think I'm that person. I'm actually completely the opposite. What I'm trying to say is what I try and do when I'm going through this period of negativity. How else can you describe it than obviously feeling that period of negativity in your day? But all I say to myself, and I try and encourage my children, and anyone who obviously talks to me about this subject, I say to them, we either allow ourselves to be enveloped by this negativity, by this thought, by this something, this thing that happened in our past. We either let that come into our day and we either let that cloud remain over us, or we do something positive with this moment in time we have. Now, for me, I often watch TV. I wouldn't say I'm a telly addict, but I watch something funny or I watch a program that I enjoy. I might watch a movie. I put the radio on. I love music. It's crazy. I'm saying that. I haven't been listening to so much music lately, but it's more because I haven't got the time. But I love music. I love listening to George Michael, all these, fantastic artists, Barry White, and when you listen to this music, how does it make you feel? It makes me feel great. In fact, I'm doing this video, I'm going to put Barry White on because I haven't listened to my Barry White CD for ages. I'm going to put it on when I turn this video off because it what's the names you? It gets you. It really gets you in the moment. And I think that's the trouble with us, with a lot of people that suffer with our mind, our past, these negative things that are happening to us, and these negative episodes of our life, how they've kind of creeping into our present day. We have to shield ourselves from these things by doing things that we enjoy. I said to my daughter the other day, she weren't feeling that great. I said to her, Bub, what have you done today? She said, oh, I haven't done a lot, Dad. I said, so why didn't you put the telly on? Put something on, we've been watching that series called Miranda, and it's so funny. And I said to her, you put that on, you can't help but laugh. And that's a great medicine. So, we've got to do the things. Yes, we are always, if you're like me, you're always going to think about things that have happened to you. You're always going to talk about regrets that you've had in your life. For me, I come out of a job a long while ago that I really enjoyed, but I knew it wasn't for me. And sometimes I do think back on that. I think about the security I'd have if I'd stayed in it. I think about the friends I'd have if I'd stayed in it. And I think about how perhaps I would be today a bigger and better person if I'd stayed in this particular job. But I say to myself, my wife says to me sometimes, but that job wasn't for you, it didn't make you feel good. So, you can't punish yourself for thinking about that. Yeah. Um, it's different things play on my mind. I even think today about how if I'd been in that job, I'd have a more security for my family. And part of my body thinks, part of my mind thinks, did I let my family down? Did I let my wife down? Did I let my children down? But my wife says to me, you never, because you did all what you could do for us at the time. Yeah. So I've gone off a little bit off subject a little bit here, but what I'm trying to say is that you are, you know, as long as you're trying to be as good as you can be, as long as you're trying to fill your day, yeah, as long as you're trying to be this good person, then I actually believe that you're achieving. You are doing well, yeah. But with this feeling of like, that your past obviously haunting you and all that, you've you've got to remind yourself that you are a good person and that you're doing what you can do at present. My dad used to say to me, as long as you're doing as best as you can do, you're doing well. As long as you're not hurting no one, as long as you're not holding a grudge, as long as you're trying to be almost if you like, a perfect citizen, then you are doing well. And with regards to your past, you need to try and say to yourself, I'm not going to let these things hurt me. I'm not going to let my previous life, my previous episodes of my life, control what's going to happen in my life from today onwards. Because your past doesn't determine your future. I think the trouble is that we let our past um, influence how we're going to achieve in the future. And this is something we've got to overcome. We've got to start telling ourselves that our past doesn't dictate our future. What does dictate our future is our mindset. We need to remind ourselves that we are good and that we can achieve more, and that we have to let go of things that have been negative in our life. I hope this video has given you a little bit of guidance. It's helped you in some way. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. All my videos are on helping people, and I hope that I can help you on my next video. Please subscribe, and thanks so much for your view.